Are you ready for a transformative journey that could redefine how you connect with women? Brace yourself, because we're diving into an often misunderstood but crucial topic. How do we shift our perception from viewing women through a lens of lust to one of respect and admiration? You might be wondering why this matters, or perhaps how this could even be possible without changing your very core. Stay tuned, as we are about to unravel 6 powerful masculine strategies that could potentially reshape your interactions and relationships with the women around you. Trust me, you wouldn't want to miss what's coming next. Part 1. Understanding the difference. Let's jump straight into the heart of the matter. It's a subtle yet critical distinction, and misunderstanding it can be like mixing up your gas and brake pedals. Consequential. I'm talking about the difference between lust and admiration. The two may seem interconnected, but they stand poles apart. Lust, often painted as the villain, is an ancient primal instinct wired into our DNA. It's driven by a superficial focus on physical attributes, frequently objectifying the person in question. It's like viewing the world through a blurry lens, seeing only the outlines, but missing out on the intricate details. On the flip side, admiration is the hero we need but often overlook. It's about appreciating the full picture, focusing on inner qualities, intellect, and personality. Imagine swapping that blurry lens for a high-definition one, allowing you to capture every detail, every trait that makes a person unique. Now, you might be thinking, what's wrong with a little lust? Well, it's not about demonizing natural instincts, but about understanding that a lustful gaze can be limiting. It restricts us to surface-level interactions, reducing a person to an object rather than acknowledging their individuality. Part 2. Identifying your bias. Embarking on this journey, it's essential to first understand where we're starting from. Now that we've differentiated between lust and admiration, it's time to shine the spotlight inward, identifying our biases. Believe it or not, we're all products of our environment, influenced by the world around us. It's like being a sponge, soaking up society's attitudes, beliefs, and stereotypes. Over time, these absorbed notions shape our perceptions, often without us even realizing it. This is particularly true when it comes to how we view women, with societal narratives and media portrayals seeping into our subconscious, pushing us towards a more lustful gaze. Here's an example to bring it home. Think of the last movie you watched or billboard you passed by, portraying women in provocative poses or scantily clad. These images play a role in shaping your perceptions, creating a bias that women are primarily physical objects of desire. But you might be asking, so what? I can't control what society feeds me. And you're right, but the power lies in your recognition and response. As the saying goes, the first step to solving a problem is recognizing there is one. It's about becoming consciously aware of your biases, questioning them, and asking yourself, why do I see women this way? Once you begin acknowledging and exploring these biases, you've taken the first leap towards reshaping them. It's like being lost in a dense forest and finally finding your compass. This compass isn't going to get you out instantly, but it sets you in the right direction. It's a crucial step in our journey from a lustful gaze to respectful admiration, a step towards seeing women in their complete, multidimensional glory. Part 3. Changing your perspective. After identifying our biases, it's time for a reality shakeup. Yes, it's time to change your perspective. Now you might be thinking, easier said than done. And indeed it is. But remember, change begins at the end of your comfort zone. Let's start by painting a new picture, one where women are equals, with minds as brilliant as any, ideas as innovative, dreams as grand, and passions as intense as yours. This simple thought can turn out to be a profound shift in your mindset, like a seismic wave that alters the landscape. Think about it. How often do we reduce people to one-dimensional figures based on their physical appearance? Quite often, right? Now imagine if someone judged you purely on your physical attributes, completely disregarding your thoughts, experiences, dreams, or abilities. Would that feel fair? Probably not. That's precisely how it feels when we view women through a lens of lust, reducing them to mere physical objects. Changing your perspective involves engaging with women on a deeper level, a level that transcends physical appearances. Engage with them intellectually. Ask about their thoughts, experiences, dreams, and passions. Challenge yourself to appreciate them for their intellect, their wit, their strength, their resilience, and the countless qualities that define them. Yes, this change in perspective may be challenging initially, but trust me, as you make this shift, you will start to see the world around you in a new light. Your interactions will become more enriching, diverse, and meaningful. And the best part, you're transforming into a man who not only respects women, but also appreciates the depth they bring into your life. Part 4. Practicing mindfulness. So, we've understood the difference between lust and admiration, identify our biases, and begun the journey to change our perspective. Now it's time to add another tool to our toolbox: mindfulness. If you're thinking of monks and meditation, hold on. While that's a part of it, mindfulness is much more. It's about being fully present in the moment, being aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Why does this matter? Well, a lot of lustful thinking stems from not being truly present. We get lost in our fantasies, in superficial appearances, and forget to focus on the person right in front of us. But with mindfulness, we can change this. It's like a beacon, guiding us through the fog of distractions and helping us focus on the here and now. Mindfulness can be practiced in many ways, but for our journey, let's focus on mindful conversations. The next time you're talking to a woman, try to be completely present. Pay attention to her words, her expressions, her emotions. Instead of letting your mind wander off to fantasies, anchor it in reality, in the richness of the interaction. As you practice mindfulness, you'll start noticing details you may have overlooked before. You'll see the spark in her eyes when she talks about her passion, the strength in her voice when she shares her experiences, the warmth of her smile that speaks volumes about her kindness. You'll start seeing her not as an object of desire, but as a unique individual with a universe of her own. Part 5. Developing emotional intelligence. As we venture further into our journey, we now arrive at a critical aspect: emotional intelligence, often abbreviated as EQ. EQ is the silent force that shapes our interactions, our relationships, and our perception of others. But what exactly is it? Well, think of EQ as your emotional GPS. It helps you understand your emotions, empathize with others, and manage relationships effectively. Higher EQ means better navigation, steering your relationships towards more meaningful connections. To build your EQ, start by understanding your emotions. Reflect on your feelings around women. Why do you feel the way you do? What emotions stir within you when you interact with them? This exploration can be a revelation, opening doors to understanding your motivations and reactions. Once you comprehend your emotions, you can then control them better. It's like knowing the layout of a maze. Once you do, escaping it becomes much easier. Part 6. Building confidence. For the final leg of our journey, we need to discuss a trait that often makes or breaks our perceptions: confidence. Confidence is the foundation of our self-perception and greatly influences how we view others. It might seem unrelated, but here's the thing. Lustful thinking often arises from a place of insecurity, a skewed way to exert control or validate self-worth. However, when you're genuinely confident, you don't need to objectify others to feel good about yourself. Building confidence is about investing in your growth. It's about acknowledging your worth and working towards your betterment. Engage in self-improvement activities, be it hitting the gym, learning a new skill, or simply reading a good book. As you nurture your body, mind, and soul, your confidence will naturally grow. And with confidence comes a transformation. You'll start viewing women not as objects to validate your self-esteem, but as equals to engage with and respect. And just like that, You've made a powerful shift from a lustful gaze to respectful admiration. You've not only made your interactions with women healthier, but also enhanced your self-perception. So, there we have it, 6 ways to shift your gaze from lustful to respectful, fostering healthy relationships with women. Thanks for sticking around. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Until next time, stay confident, stay respectful, and keep growing.